afraid of Islam. If one Pakistani commits a murder, are we all murderers then? Are we potential terrorists then, all of us? Like stupid things like that. But that's like the obvious things. Now, like most subconsciously, I'll create pictures like you can say like, for example, you can say like you're going to an examination. In Denmark, when you go to an examination, everybody talks about the green table. There's a green table, like when you're in school. So you can go like, I opened the door and there are two green table, or you can say I opened the door, green table, subject. And that's more like fragmented. So try to write like that, not creating pictures, and that's more poetic, and it's more like you have to think about the things, but I know that I'm moving something in you. And that's what's lost in American hip-hop nowadays, unfortunately, because everything is so, if you hear people like Lil Wayne, T.I., these people are good rappers technically and lyrically, but when they make records that kind of like set the mind state of the young people in the ghetto, the black folks, and the white suburban kids nowadays too, like for the last 10, 15 years, the whites are running around too, like niggas and whatever, they hip-hoppers too, and everything is like a big, just a blend of everything, I think you should take the same kids and put them in the ghetto and you say, what up, nigga? They'd be like, what? And you know what I mean? So that's kind of like lost in American hip-hop. Everything is commercialized. That was what I'm trying to say before, that hip-hop was very much more special and avowed, as we were talking about, much way back then. Because now conscious rap, you can say that you have gangster rap, you have mainstream rap, you have down south rap, blah, 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 blah. You have East Coast rap, you have West Coast rap. Then you have conscious rap. And conscious rap, that's people like Common. These people don't sell them. And that's why you don't hear about them. So the young don't hear about them. So what I try to do is that I could go out and be like patriotic and say, yo, I'm going to bring the old sound back. But that just ain't going to work. Because I'm 34, my listeners are like from 12 to 28. So it's like, if I have to grab them, I have to give them something that they can recognize in the mainstream picture. So what do I do? So what I do is I try to the message, even though that it's in your face. But maybe I won't use the word packer. Packer is a similar word like nigger. So we use packer. That's all Muslims. We say we packers. Yeah. So what? And also a question about why can you say packer? We can. Like I've seen so many debates in America too. Like 2 seconds. TV smooth. TV smooth, madam. Go TV. Go, madam. TV smooth. Silence can. So where is he used to it? So where we at?
You were talking about how you try to disguise the message.
Yeah.
Context of the
message. Yeah. But that's like with everything right now. If you go out and try to say the right thing to do, then it's boring. You gotta like disguise it or some way spin it or some way, after to get it. So you can be like hippie type or be like real righteous and say like, no, we have to do it in the right way. Yeah, but you ain't gonna accomplish nothing because people that you're against or opponent against, they say, oh, he's afraid or he's unrealistic or something like. You gotta get the kids. So it's still the same from face.
So what do you talk about specifically in your music? And or what is it that you want your listeners to like walk away from? Or walk away with?
Yeah, but first, I don't know. First of all, I just want people to say Ataf is incredible to write. This is, I want to say to you, I don't want to be the one. Yes, I want to be the one that self-clapping too. It's not like necessary for my self-understanding. Like, damn, I didn't sell as much as some of the other commercial guys that only talk about girls and going to clubs and shit like that. But maybe they'll remember me when I'm dead. That would be nice, So that's another like another kind of criteria than the other people. What we try to do is now is like the first LP was called Dukes Down. The first LP was Parade, that means like Dukes Down, like no Duke. So it was a personal record. So when I started writing it, all the people from the hood, and we speak like that. You're American.
Yes.
Yeah, so for me it's like kind of like awkward because I'm not an American, but I am. somewhere, somehow. So if I start talking, I'm really trying to not talk like, you know what I'm saying, blah, 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 because that's the language that I was brought up with. For me, that's American. But anyway, so in the hood, where I'm from, people were like, yeah, Ataf is going to make a record, now we're going to show these white boys how real tobacco rap is. Like real shit, like how it is, because these people, what can they rap about? Like, I'm mad at my dad. This is a really good country. The welfare system works here. So what's your problem? What's your problem? Why are you making a gang? And you're so the first LP was like kind of ironic, like on types like that. I made a song called Just a Thug, and I sing like there was this group in America too, they like Offspring.
Yeah.
And everything used to kind of fly for a white guy. I made the same kind of song, you could say, like, and I was like, hey, that's the same song, like, Just a Thug, because I was rapping to suburban kids too, like, yeah, man, you real bad, like, yeah, you a pimp, yeah, like, you're a hustler, but how come you be a bad boy when your mom's like a teacher and your dad is a doctor? So that's ironic. So like in the end of the video, there's a white dude with bandanas and like his pants like up here, like signaling like that he's slinging, that he sells drugs. And hey, can I be a thug too? And he's confronted by me and the rest of the boys, and we just start laughing at him like, how ridiculous, why do you want to be a gangster? So the first LP was like a couple of songs like, well, I was kind of like disrespected, but kind of like like in an erotic way, like kind of like get real. And but the other part, that was the thing that famous, so like people like kind of noticed me. That was the song Butterfly and the song called It's Too Late Now. It's a single. And what happened was when the boys said, yeah, man, we're gonna show him. So while I was writing, I saw this Danish National Party stand for liberty. She's talking like, and she's like, last 8 years she's been controlling Denmark, and I think they've been poisoning the conscience of Danes. Imagine Jutland. They don't have any everyday contact with everything they read in the newspapers. That's what it is. I mean, there's no nuance. Facades, what do you call it? Yeah, and there won't be like any like spectra in the picture that they paint of us. So the people will like, oh, they are ultra, as before, like they believe the stereotypes. So while I was writing my rhymes, when I saw this, I was like, if I start like claiming the streets and doing like we always been doing, like since we were kids. Like representing from gang lives, everything that we took from Los Angeles to New York. I think that many Americans that I met, I know more about New York and the hip hop than many Americans do, all about slavery, about Malcolm X, because I really identify us, and we really identify us as Black Americans, and we really look up to them, and we still do somewhere. But now we've adults that I can say like. Almost like if I was a Black American and say like some of the new hip hop music is bad for our people, because it's all the world. It's so strange, but the world is hybrid nowadays, So to get back to Summerful and that, so I thought like maybe I could make some rap where I like no dupes. They just dupes, dupes like what's up, man? You want to fight? So they're like, this is the way I am. If you want to kill me, man, do it quick, but I ain't gonna fight you. So I opened my heart, so I wrote Summerful. Summerful was about my mama and my daddy. It was very important for me to write it, so you couldn't say like, okay, this suggests that he is under pressure from some Islamic something or chauvinistic something. No, this is a lady and a man. Got problems. He's a man. She's by the way, she's my mom. And for me, it was like a poetic bomb to like reveal the end. And by the way, that's my mom. And for me, that was like it wasn't like, oh, how sad. That's my story, man. I know that I'm conscious about it. I've been thinking about. I've been through it. But then we start touring in Denmark, and I come up of Jutland, never been there, and they ain't used to people like us. And I go in the store and I buy like a convenience store, and I go in and I say like a newspaper, cigarettes, and blah blah, things for the van outside of the bus, blah blah blah.